Hi there. Today I wanted to talk a little bit about Romax Adventure series, particularly these bikes, which are aluminum versions of the Romax series. This is the Romax Race, this is the Romax Adventure. So Romax in general tries to cover three sections of riding. That's cyclocross, gravel, and road. And different ones sort of lean towards one aspect or the other. These particular bikes are good all-around adventure bikes for sure. They work very well as gravel bikes, but they do have a racing heritage. So the original geometry was designed around cyclocross racing. So the Romax Race and the Romax Adventure, they're the exact same bike. Well, that's not true. They do have the exact same frame. These frames are a little special. They're called 7046 aluminum. And what that is a little higher range of aluminum tubing that allows us to make them a little bit lighter and a little stiffer while maintaining its strength, but giving a bit better ride quality. The Romax Race is a 1x system, so it has a 40-tooth on the front and an 11 to 42 on the rear, 11-speed. And the Adventure setup is a 2x, so it's got a 46-30 on the front and 11 to 34 on the rear. There's pros and cons to both systems. In a 1x system, the reason why you want that is simplicity. So if you're riding around in the forest and you're bouncing over things or you're racing, it's just one less level of complexity, so you don't have to worry about that shifting. You don't have to worry about things like maybe dropping a chain when you're shifting gears and you're bouncing over something. So it does give you most of the range of a road bike. But a 2x system, which is this one is set up, is that it gives you a little bit broader range, so it can give you a little bit better climbing, so this one here has a 30-tooth on the front, a 34 in the rear, so that's a 4-tooth difference, so it's a little bit easier to climb than this one, which is a 2-tooth difference. And also this one will have a little bit of a higher top speed. So if you're doing a lot of mileage, so if you're going long distances on roads or gravel roads, this bike will allow you to maintain a consistent cadence for longer periods of time, if that's your thing. So I don't want to say it's more road biased, but it does give you a little bit more control over your range, whereas the spaces between these gears on this one are a little broader, but like I said, simpler. Overall, the spec on this, even though it's different, there are some similarities. They're both 11-speed. They both have clutched rear derailleurs. It's 800 series GRX, Shimano GRX derailleurs. On the front of this is also an 800 series GRX. But this is a 600 series crank, whereas this is an 800 series crank, which just means it's a little bit lighter, a little bit stiffer. You probably will never notice that. Both of them have Shimano hydraulic disc brakes. And both of them will cover the wide majority of different types of riding that you want to do, whether it be road, gravel, cyclocross. The wheel sets and tires are a little bit different on both these bikes. Because this is the Romax Race, it is designed with the cyclocross breeding in mind. So it does have a 700 by 35 tire, which is race legal. Whereas the Adventure has a 700 by 37. It's a little bit more air volume, a little bit more comfort, a little more control over dialing your air pressure up or down. You'll also notice that this is a higher or a wider depth rim, so it's a little bit more aerodynamic, whereas this is more traditional. It doesn't get affected as much in crosswinds and so forth as this one might do, but at speed this one will definitely give you more aerodynamics. Both the Race and the Adventure both come with full carbon forks with a full carbon steer. The big advantage of that is a little less weight, but also better ride quality and vibration damping. The wheel sets and the tires, some mosquitoes, and for some road tuning. Not needed, but we can double butt them. Comfort, and for some road tuning. That's bad. I know what you're thinking. What's with the red shoes? Well, they make me go faster. And they make me look slimmer. They do make me look slimmer, right?